Fleas and ticks. Not a very pleasant thought, are they? They might make you want to squirm in your seat, but it's really important to know what they look like and how to treat them and prevent them if you're a pet owner. Even though fleas and ticks are a fairly common problem for most pet owners, there's still a host of myths surrounding them that prevent pet owners from properly treating and protecting their pets. One of the most common myths is that fleas and ticks aren't a threat to healthy animals, or a threat during the colder months. While this may sound believable, it's false. In reality, fleas and ticks aren't heavily deterred by an animal's health, or by the cold weather. While these both definitely do decrease the chances of your pet getting bitten, they still don't completely eliminate the possibility. Another really common myth is that fleas and ticks are the same bug, but they just have different names. Again, while this may sound true, it isn't. Ticks are actually a part of the arachnid family with 8 legs, like spiders, whereas fleas only have 6 legs, making them insects, and thereby making them 2 separate organisms. One other common myth is that pet owners can't be harmed if their pet is bitten. Now, fleas and ticks are parasites, which means that they can and most likely will bite any mammal that they can come in contact with, which means if your pet has been bitten, there's a very good chance that you're going to be infected by the parasite as well. In order to become infected by a flea or a tick, your pet has to have a presence of both adults and larvae in the fur or in the intestinal system. Once a flea or a tick comes into contact with your pet, it will typically burrow into the fur and then either bite or lay eggs. Typically, ticks will embed their heads into the skin to bite, whereas fleas will only bite once after laying eggs and then pass away. This direct contact with the animal's bloodstream during biting is how these parasites transfer diseases to other organisms in the environment and ultimately wreak havoc on your pets. There are very important signs to look for if you think your pet may have been exposed to fleas or ticks in their environment. The most common and easily spotted symptoms are excessive scratching or biting on a certain area of the body, along with balding of the fur and small raised red bumps from the itching. With regard to fleas, dark-colored flea dust can usually be found by combing through your pet's fur while he or she is sitting on a white towel or a white carpeted floor. Since ticks usually embed themselves into the skin, they can typically be hard to see. So try running your hand over the afflicted area to feel for any bumps, which might mean that a segment of the tick body is still left in the skin. If you think your pet has been bitten by a flea or tick, it's important to call your veterinarian immediately to have them tested for some of the diseases that fleas and ticks can contract, like Lyme disease or Bartonella. If there's still a segment of a tick body still left in your pet's skin, you can try and remove it, but only do so if you know how, and you can do it sterilely. If you do it incorrectly, you may cause more harm to your pet through discomfort or infection. And remember, don't give any medications that are meant for humans to your pets. Even if your vet has given you permission for similar symptoms in the past, each case is different, so you should wait for further instructions from your veterinarian on what to do to care for your pet. Once you take your pet to see their veterinarian, they will most likely be given a prescription to kill off the current fleas and ticks. This medication will either be a topical serum to be dropped onto the fur, or a chewable pill which will kill the parasites from the inside out. The pill typically begins working faster than the serum, but both usually kill most, if not all, of the fleas or ticks in your pet's fur in about 24 hours. Your pet will also be prescribed a preventative medication to avoid any further problems. It's also very important to wash all the linens your pet came into contact with after being infected, and to vacuum all the carpeted flooring in your house in order to kill off and get rid of all the parasite larvae and eggs that might still be in your house. If the infestation is severe enough, you can also have your outdoor property sprayed with pesticides to protect your household from further infestation. If you have any further questions, make sure to speak with your veterinarian or visit your local animal shelter for more information. Thanks for watching!